Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is in collaboration with Builders Warehouse for the home improvement / Black Friday campaign. So this is the 5th and final episode of my DIY series with Builders Warehouse, and I'm so excited because this is the 3rd project, and honestly it's one of my favorite projects. So in this episode, we're going to be looking at how to create your own DIY concrete side table. So if you're into minimalistic home decor, then this is definitely the DIY for you. Before we get started on our DIY, let's go have a look at the materials needed for this project. So the first step of this project is to sort out your mold for the concrete, and this is basically gonna be, what your table is going to look like. So most of the YouTube videos that I have watched, people have been using buckets like these, or those big construction buckets. They've been using those, and I honestly don't want to, just because I haven't found a bucket big enough, and if I did, it's gonna be too expensive, so it's a waste of money. So I've come up with an alternative, and I hope it works out. But yeah, so I found this plant pot tray at my local nursery, Stodels. And yeah, this is around, I think, 50 centimeters or 48 centimeters, somewhere there. So it's nice and round. As you can see, I love the shape of it, but because it isn't a long bucket where the legs of the table is gonna sit on, I found this in my lounge. And honestly, I know a lot of you guys aren't obviously gonna have this little contraption in your case, and I mean, that is okay. Come up with your own contraption. So basically all you need is a tray, a plant tray like this, which the concrete is going to be in, and then you need basically something around it so that the sticks, let me just go get the legs, can lean against something like this. That is basically all you need. So if you want to use the bucket, use the bucket, because it's going to save you so much more time and it's going to be so much more easier. But if you don't have a bucket, or you want a bigger diameter table, then try and make a contraption like this. I guess cardboard or cardboard box will also work to put it around this plant tray. But yeah, this is my little contraption, and then the legs are honestly just going to sit like this. So now we're gonna start with the concrete part, and I mean, it's not so necessary unless you're messy, but just put on your gloves if you wanna. As I showed you guys, I'm using this concrete mix over here, and this is Smith & Co. Fastcrete. And how you use it is you add 4 parts of Fastcrete to 1 part water, and you mix thoroughly, and 2 to 3 minutes to thicken, stir, and then use immediately. Okay, so don't forget, 4 parts Fastcrete, 1 part water. I'm not so sure how much I'm gonna need yet, so I'm just gonna have to wing it, I guess. So for this project, I decided to use Fastcrete from Smith & Co. because it is fast drying arts and craft concrete, and it's honestly so easy to work with. So the measurements for this concrete are a ratio of 4 to 1, so 4 parts concrete, 1 part water. For this one table that I created, I used 1 whole box of this concrete mix, which was 2 kilograms in total. Okay, so now we're gonna start by mixing up the concrete mix with the water, and you want to make sure that you get it really nicely mixed so that there's no chunky dry bits of concrete, as well as to get rid of any air bubbles. After mixing, you want to get your plant tray and start putting on the concrete mix onto it and then spreading it out evenly as you go along, putting more on top, spreading it out evenly, just because it dries so quickly and you have to be really fast when you're doing this project. So after spreading out the concrete mix nice and evenly, you want to tap the tray on the side to get rid of any extra air bubbles, and I lifted the tray as well just to make sure that the concrete mix is nice and evenly spread out. So after that, I just took the tray and I put it into my wire contraption, and I'm so thankful that I did not drop this. Then we're going to take the masking tape and make a triangular guideline for where the concrete sticks are going to be placed into the mix. Then you're going to take your dowel sticks and place them carefully into the concrete mix. Make sure not to move them around too much as it will disrupt the concrete mix, and I would definitely recommend making sure that the sticks are leaning towards the back, as it does help with the overall sturdiness of the table. And then you're just going to leave this to dry. I left it to dry overnight, but it's really not necessary. Leaving it to dry for just 2 to 3 hours is perfectly fine. And finally, it's time to take out these concrete tables from this wire contraption. And honestly, I made it so difficult because I was just so excited, and yeah, it was a mission, but I finally got it out. So after I finally got it out, I'm just wiping it with a damp cloth just to get rid of any extra stuff. And then I just wanted to add, things that I would have done differently in this project, just because it's the first time that I've done something like this and there were some hiccups, so I thought I should mention it to you guys. So the first thing would be is to use a thicker dowel sticks for the legs of the table, just because it's not so, nicely proportioned. Number 2 would be to lean the dowel sticks out so that the table can be more sturdier instead of having them like straight up. And then number 3 would definitely be make a thicker concrete top, and I guess that's just again with the proportions. But I love how it turned out, and I mean, I'm definitely going to do this project again just because it's so easy and I love the outcome. So I hope you guys have been enjoying my DIY series with Builders Warehouse. I'm just honestly so grateful for this opportunity. I love DIYing, and honestly these 3 projects gave me so much stress because I just wanted to make them like as perfect and things that you guys would enjoy trying to make as well. But yeah, I'm super happy with how everything turned out. And yeah, if you guys are gonna try these projects, then definitely let me know down in the comments below. Definitely tag me in your Instagram or YouTube post if you decide to make them. And yeah, I really just hope you guys enjoyed this whole DIY experience with me. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more, and I'll see you guys in my next video, my normal vlogging videos. And yeah, bye.